We Igbos, we are not perturbed. We are unperturbed. We are not moved. If Hope Uzodima likes, he could establish 1 million Sharia courts in Owerri. Igbo man does not care. It is not Hijba. It can never be Sharia. You know Igbo man is a Muslim. We turn our back on Islamization process of 200 and something years ago. The Igbo man, we are warriors and we stand by our strength. We don't look at anybody. We don't listen to Fulani. Fulani can never ever overrun the whole Igbo land.
So the Twitter page, called Emeka, he said Uzodima is one of the governors that, or Imo State is one of the states that are already set to establish, the Sharia law in the southern part of Nigeria. What is your take as regards Uzodima and Imo State, finally launching or establishing the Sharia law?
It's an abomination if you ask me, because since Hope Uzodima is a Fulani governor, a governor that did not win election, but Atack, the Fulani man, and the appeal court, gave him, victory. When he was the fourth person, number 4. Abakari won the election actually. He was there for at least 6 months. This man unsat Emeka Ihediora and hijacked Imo State till today. Do you know what? The people that were behind Hope Uzodima's victory, fallible victory, a victory that is full of fallacy. We are the Fulanis. It was Fulani. So Hope Uzodima is a Fulani governor of this country. The only Fulani governor we have since 5 years now in Nigeria is Hope Uzodima. It was actually indicated, I don't understand, even prevaricated, that Hope Uzodima did not win election. He was number 4. But Adam Ochomole, Nigerian Supreme Court, a stooge to the office of the presidency. Then Abakari, the chief of staff, then the late Abakari, gave it to him. So that's why he is supporting Fulanization, Islamization, at least installation of Sharia court in Igbo land. He's trying to implement it because the man is an intoxicated man. The Igbos are kicking against Fulanization, Islamization, and at least bringing into the southeastern Nigeria a Sharia court. The Igbos kick against it. But Hope Uzodima is trying to implement it in Imo State because why? He is an errand boy to the Fulanis. The Fulani oligarchy or oligarchs over the years employed Hope Uzodima, using him as an agent of anti-Igboism. Everything that Igbo men stand for in the southeastern Nigeria, Hope Uzodima is debunking it, kicking against it. So that's why he's in support of Islamization of Igbo land. And I'm telling you that Hope Uzodima should actually, do his homework well, because Igbos are not possible people. Igbos are very, very impossible people. When they remember Hope Uzodima, the whole southeastern Nigeria cannot contain Hope. Hope can only abscond and go into the overseas Western world, because he will be ostracized, he will be banished, and they will make sure in Igbo land, Hope Uzodima will be outlawed, because we cannot buy into Islamic education, Islamic law. We cannot even obey Hijba. If anybody commits in Igbo land, it is the constitution of that land that will judge him. They will use against him. It is not Hijba. It can never be Sharia. You know Igbo man is a Muslim. We turn our back on Islamization process of 200 and something years ago. The Igbo man, we are warriors and we stand by our strength. We don't look at anybody. We don't listen to Fulani. Fulani can never ever overrun the whole Igbo land. So what Fulani is posing here now is danger, serious danger to southwest. They have already come in Ekiti with their Sharia court, yes, and law. It has started at Ekiti now, at some places in Ekiti. Then in Oyo State, they have large settlement of Fulani in Oyo State, Ibarakwa, Igongo, and so on and so forth. That's why Sharia is already taking its course in Oyo State. So we Igbos, we are not perturbed. We are unperturbed. We are not moved. If Hope Uzodima likes, he could establish 1 million Sharia courts in Owerri. Igbo man does not care, because I tell you, how many days are they going to last? It can never stay. It can't take its stronghold. in Igbo land. I know my tribe. I know how Britain fought Igbos. Igbo warriors could contain Britain if for 60 years. What is Fulani? Fulani in Nigeria, they are just because Nigerian tribes, other tribes, Yoruba Igbos, Ibibio, Efe, Kurobo. We are so naive, very, very complacent and docile. And our docility is what is giving Fulani the strength to be killing farmers in the farmland of Ondo, killing farmers in Ebonyi State. Do you know how many that were killed last week? 9 Igbo men, Igbo farmers. I don't understand. And the southeastern governors have not seen anything right on allowing ESN, Eastern Security Network, to deal with the Fulanis, pay them with their coins. And what they do in Igbo land is, once ESN, Igbo youths are fighting Fulani in the farmland, the police, the military, they will be against those youths and the security outfits. Why? Because of hatred of Igbo man. See, let me tell you, Fulani is asking for another war, and they will get it. That is the issue. Okay, they must get it.
Yeah. So, but the northern in the northern Muslims there in the south, he said whenever they go to the police, they said they are not getting fair judgment. That because of they are not, they are not from the south, they are not Igbos, they don't get fair judgment. That's why they are telling the Sultan of Sokoto to make sure that what the Sharia law.
No, Sharia law. That is not the reason. Okay. They are bringing Sharia law with time. They will Islamize the whole communities in Igbo land. This was how the Islam, this Fulani, the Arabs, grabbed Turkey today and snatched Turkey from Christians. Turkey was a Christian country before. They come with trick that they are not getting fair judgment from the police station. Na lie, it is a lie. MPF, if you commit crime, police will investigate you. If you are not the erring one, police will go to the other one and hold him or her responsible and prepare for court hearing. I don't understand. The Fulani, they are so tricky. Oh, because of police station now, they are going to infiltrate Igbo with their Sharia court and Hijba. It is a lie. This is another trick to Islamize Igbo land. We are not dons. Igbo man is never a dons. We are very bright. Fulani is coming like night rain. Before you know it, the leakage from the roof will overwhelmingly take over the whole downstairs. That is night rain for you. They are too crafty. They actually scheme hard to make sure that they edge every tribe out in Nigeria. What does Nigerian tribe want? Other tribes want? That make them so docile and complacent that they're not fighting this Fulani menace across Nigeria. The Fulani, their dominance in Nigerian nation is overwhelming. And do you know where it's getting to again? Another pogrom. If Sultan of Sokoto will let him enforce it anywhere in Nigeria. Nigerian other tribes, Christians are going to do what? Make sure that they suffer loss. They are going to suffer because we can't allow it. In Igbo land, we can't allow Sharia.
Okay. And Rotimi Amechi have come out to say that he's an Igbo man to the core. He's an Ikwere man, but Ikwere are Igbo. I don't know why people are just saying rubbish that Ikwere are not Igbo. That his name is Chibuke Amechi. That nothing anybody can say to deprive him of him being an Igbo man. And at the same time, he also came out to say that Nigerians should be ready to take their voting. They should be able to stand by their voting in 2027. That in 2015 it was one of the people that made sure that Jonathan was ousted as regards being the president of Nigeria.
And he made sure that he ousted Jonathan, his brother, and God is paying him to his own coin. Chibika Amechi is a saboteur. That's why he worked hard with other governor forum headed by Ahmed Saraki of Kwara State and edged his brother Jonathan out. Bukola Saraki, yes. And let me tell you, Jonathan was one of the best presidents Nigeria has ever heard. And immediately Buhari took over from Jonathan. Nigerians started licking their wounds. And today, Tinubu has come and made it worse. Let me tell you, serve Amechi Chukwuibike right and good. Why? He is a saboteur, a lizard that actually spoiled the funeral of his mother. That is whom Chibika Amechi is. Then, in terms of the other question, you are talking about can you just remember the other question for me before you interject to Chibika Amechi?
Okay, he said, okay.
You know, saying two questions.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, so he said he's an Igbo man. That
That's true. That's true. Truly, is from Ikwere. Yes, Amechi is from Ikwere extraction. Ikwere is 100% Igbo, more than Imo State, more than Anambra Igbos, and the Ebonyi State Igbos. Ikwere, they are the origin of the Igbos. They originated with us from the axis of Aguleri. Aguleri, reborn the whole Igbos, and the Ikweres are 100% Igbo. I don't really understand. Chukwuka Amechi is his name. You can't deny your name. So all the Ikweres that are fighting Igbo nationality, their Igbo, nationality quest are being sponsored by Nyesom Wike. Nyesom Wike is a bat. A bat does not belong to up. A bat does not belong to the ground. So Wike is a sabotage, an Igbo man that has sold his brothers. In fact, let me tell you, he's the black sheep of Igbo nation. We don't care about what Wike is even saying, because if they want Igbos to stand there, we're on our own. If you quarrel like, they should go, but they won't, because they are our brothers. And Amechi has come to at least make points, because some persons are just wagging their mouths in Niger Delta and River State, and even, of course, Bayelsa. They are kicking against Biafra, they are kicking against Igbo nationality. Let me tell you, Igbo man has come to be free. And Igbo man, we are ceding from Nigeria. We are tired of Nigeria. Nigerian system is not working. Nothing is working in this country. Nothing is working in this country. Look at our soldiers. If our soldiers loses their life, their wife and their children are left behind. Government will not pay enough what? Money, gratuities to the woman to take care of the children that our soldiers left. Look at our soldiers dying in their large number. They are not well funded, even in the Sambisa forest. They are not well funded. They go there, all these useless Boko Haram insurgents are laying down our soldiers. They are dying in their large number on a daily basis. So we are not happy about all this going on within the system. What we need now, with the Igbos especially, is to go. And my brother, we have gone. Biafra has gotten their independence from Nigeria. It is down. As I'm talking to you now, the chief of general staff, yes, chief of staff, United States of America, Susan Willis, is coming to teach this administration their utmost lesson, the lesson they have not learned before. Susan Willis is going to teach Tinubu administration how to do what? Respect the law. How to do what? Respect freedom fighters. You must respect freedom fighters. Someone can fight for his nation anytime. Look at Texas. Texas was under Mexico until 1836. Texas was ceded away from Mexico. Why? Because Texas have rich oil. Now Mexico annexed Texas. Mexico was a Spanish region in the Central or Southern America. Then, being that Texas has oil in quantum, they annexed Texas. Texas become part of Mexico. Before you know it, America grabbed Texas by force. That was when the war of American independence was at its most. Texas now joined the strong union of United States. That's become part of United States of America. And today Texas is among United States. And still Texas is asking America question for referendum in America. It was only voting in the House among the congressmen that is making it uneasy for Texas to be on their own today. There is referendum in every constitution of the world. Any country of the world, there is referendum in their constitutions. If you are not well treated by that country, you as a particular region, you have right to see the way and agitate for self-determination. Self-determination is allowed everywhere in the world. Texas is still asking America for self-determination. It happened during the first coming of Trump. Yes, they have right. You have right to agitate. But it is not an abomination. Now the Kanu is asking for ceding away of the Igbos. Is that an abomination? Nigerian nation should take their time. Why? Trump administration is coming to tell Tinubu how to do the right thing.
Thank you very much.
Russia is ready to support Biafra. Russia is ready to help Biafra to stand on their feet. They are ready. Like I said, Russia have made statement before that they are willing and ready to help any country in Africa that need liberation or kind of help or anything, that they're willing to do that. And they have been doing something in some of, like I said, some of African countries right now. Like these countries that I mentioned before. You go to Burkina Faso, Niger, and which country again? Mali. So my dear friends and brothers and sisters, this opportunity that came to have relationship with Russia, it's something that Biafran government should grab with two hands. We should not allow this opportunity to go away. At the end of the day, Biafra need support, Biafra need alliance, Biafra need a country that's willing and able to support us in any way. Russia has established their force and their interests in some of the African countries. You go to Burkina Faso today, Russia is there, and the Burkina Faso president, Traore, has been friends to Russia, and so Russia has been supporting them with equipment and money as well. The same thing in Mali and Niger. So if this opportunity comes for Biafrans to have relationship with Russia, we should grab it without even wasting any of time at this moment in time, because we need it. We need this relationship with Russia or any other country that is willing to welcome us, that is willing to accept us as a country, which Russia is ready to do. Russia have made a statement that they are willing and said to help any African country that need help. So this kind of opportunity is what Biafran government need to survive and to move on as a country. Now I want to read this. Like you see the headline: United States of Biafra has established an international alliance with Russia. This movement for Biafran survival. They said, we wish to reassure Biafrans that the government of the United States of Biafra is currently listening and working towards Russia. All Biafrans should double their effort to raise knowledge of our standing action, including inviting their connection to join us. We've desired independence for years and we must get it now. Russia, on the other hand, is ready to greet us with handshake. Finland willingly betray of Biafra is no longer news. We will not allow it to be ignored, never. So, like I said, this is a very big opportunity for Biafran government and Biafra as a whole to have this kind of relationship with Russia. Russia is ready to support Biafra. Russia is ready to help Biafra to stand on their feet. They are ready. Like I said, Russia have made statement before that they are willing and ready to help any country in Africa that need liberation or kind of help or anything, that they are willing to do that. And they have been doing something in some of, like I said, some of African countries right now. Like these countries that I mentioned before. You go to Burkina Faso, Niger, and which country again? Mali. Russia has, helped them both money financially. Russia has put a lot of money to Burkina Faso at this moment in time, and the equipment, weapons and all that. So Russia is a world power, and if this opportunity presents itself, we should not ignore it. We should, try everything possible, humanly possible, to, have connection with Russia. If it's possible, begging them or doing anything so that they will, assist us, help us to liberate ourselves properly and defend our land, which Russia is able to do. So this is something that Biafran government should not ignore, no matter whatever. We should not ignore it. We should, grab it with two hands, and it will help us. It will help Biafra government, like I said, and the Biafran people as a whole, because we are a sovereign state. We are a new state, let me say, but not fully recognized and all that. But if these countries, like they are showing interest, and any country anywhere that want to help, support in any way, we should not ignore, or we should not let it see it like, oh, this is not good, we should not do. No, any country now in the whole world that comes to support Biafra or want to help Biafra in any way, we should do that at this moment in time. I know this news has shocked the zoo government and all that, and like other countries that are showing interest and recognizing Biafra, it's another good thing that Biafra should do whatever they can to make sure that some countries in the world, support them, show interest, and willing to have, diplomatic or any friendship with the Biafra government. We should not let any relationship down when it comes on our way like this. We should grab it with two hands and do whatever we can as a country to make sure that that opportunity will not go away, because this is way of being recognized. Like I said before, if Russia has shown interest in Biafra and they are willing to help Biafra, to support Biafra, I mean, we are willing to reject it. We must not, waste that opportunity or let that opportunity slide away. We must not let that happen. We must do the needful to grab that opportunity to work with Russia. Seeing Russia helping us or willing to help us is something that will shock the zoo, and the zoo will panic over it, because they know what will come on their way if Russia starts supporting Biafran government like they have been doing in other for African countries. I said Russia, they are friends, and they are showing dominance right now in African continent. Last year or last 2 years, Russia donate about billions. I don't know if it's like $60 billion or something to all African countries. You see? So this is something that we must, as a Biafran, let it not go, to be honest with you. So it's another good development. Leave your comment. Let us know what you think about this. God bless you all. Bye.
Good news from our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister is doing wonderfully well. And the whole allegation that the Nigerian terrorist government brought against him, that they can't come and defend, he has been able to demolish Nigeria in court. He has been able to demolish Nigeria in the ongoing case, Simon Ekpa Njoku versus the federal government of Nigeria. Our Prime Minister has been able to demolish them, and we are very happy, and I should bring this before our very audience so that you will know that we are heading home indeed. Do you people see that there is this unusual quietness in Nigeria of recent? Nobody's talking about Simon Ekpa again. No news media, broadcasters is talking about Simon Ekpa again, because people like us are here to debunk their lies, debunk their, media propagandas, and that is why they cannot stand up again to come and tell you people falsehood. And I think the reason why this quietness is because the DPN, Dr. Ngozi has given the Nigerian government 60 days ultimatum to leave Biafran land. All of them, including the army, the police, the navy, every Nigerian military parastatals in the southeast must vacate before the 60 days ultimatum. If not, whatever you say, you take. Because our country is now a full flesh nation, and we are not scared to tell you, criminal government of Nigeria, how we feel about you people in our soil. And secondly, Musa should know that our land is now a sovereign nation. We do not want to see army on our checkpoint again. We don't want to see any Nigerian police on our checkpoints again. We want every of this institution to be removed completely from our soil. The 40 states of United States of Biafra is now a sovereign nation because we have all the documents that makes us to become a full-fledged nation. So I hear some of you and I see some of you writing rubbish comment on my section that we are online country. Don't worry. I think most of you don't know history. You need to go and study your history very well and see the countries that declared their country from exile and later they came back to take what rightfully belongs to them. And thirdly, I am here to sound this warning again on the people going about our markets to intimidate, assault, and harass our women, our mothers, our fathers, our uncles, and relatives that they must open their shops on Monday. These people are the one paying for those shops. You people are not the one paying for the shops. So you have no right to go there and intimidate them. This should stop with immediate effect. If we catch anybody, and I repeat, if the government of the Biafran catches anybody intimidating or assaulting any of our citizens, we are going to deal with you ruthlessly. This is no longer the time we will come and then we will try to, sugarcoat words. We are not here to sugarcoat words. We don't owe any allegiance to anyone. The people we owe allegiance to is our people, the Biafrans in the whole of the southeast and the 40 states of Biafran states. So desist from it. Every Monday, sit at home. If you want Monday, sit at home to stop, release Nnamdi Kanu today, and it will die a natural cause, a death.